Hi everybody, this is my pussy. His name is Orphan, and I'd just like to tell you a little bit about him today. Orphan's very, very old. 16. That's 85 in the equivalent of human years. And because he's so old, our little Orphan's got a couple of health conditions. He's got arthritis in his joints. You can actually feel and hear them when he walks. And he's also got some weak kidneys. And as well as that, he also has a bowel problem. Not too serious, but normal for his age. So we have to do some special medications and stuff for him, and special foods. But he's quite a happy little pussy, that's for sure, aren't you? Yes, we rescued him was 7 or 8 years ago. When we got him, he was 35 pounds. That's pounds, right? Equivalent to like a 350-pound person, or maybe bigger. And so he's on a permanent diet. So now he's down to 12.5 pounds, much more manageable, much happier. His belly doesn't rub on the ground when he walks, you know. So he's quite a lot happier with that. Yes, he's not too fussy on the diet part. You know, he likes to cheat. You know, hovers near the table, then grabs something, and yeah. He actually one time stole a potato chip right out of my wife's mouth. Where are you going? We're talking about you. Get back here. Apparently he doesn't want to be in the video just right now. No. Get away from that. That bag of chips is not for you. Get over here. Now get back here. Yeah, meow. Yeah, I know, you big baby. Now, some of the other things that we have to do, other than... Yes, I know. You don't want to be on camera. I understand. Some of the things we have to do is we have to give him some medication to help with his joints. And we have to give him some medication for his kidneys, as well as he also gets a hump. Yes, we put fluids into the fat of his back once a week with an IV. Yeah. And it causes a little hard hump that slowly fades out of... Oh, you are just a little pissy pussy, aren't you? Just a little pissy pussy. Here, I'll scratch your ear. How's that? You don't want your ear scratched? Okay, well, he apparently wants to go, so I'm going to have to let him go now. So anyways, what we do is we put an IV into his back, and then we drain some fluids in there, pre-measured, you know, and that slowly dissolves into his system and causes him to pee more, and that flushes his kidneys to help with, to combat some of the pain medicine we're giving him, which can cause kidney problems. And since he already has slightly weak kidneys, we don't want them to get worse. It was very, very, very fun getting his urine sample, because Orphan, he do not like the vet. No. So every time that we would take him to a vet, he would piddle in his carrier and have nothing left for the vet. And so they gave us these like beads to stick into his litter box. And he actually looked in the litter box, seen the beads. He turned to me, and he hissed his brains out. He was so pissed that no beads. So the beads didn't work. We tried, giving the vet gave him a needle into the bladder, but there was nothing in there because he already piddled all the way out of in his carrier. So what we had to finally do is I had to wait for him to have to go piddle, and I had a little bowl next to his litter box, And while he was going piddling, I had to sneak up to the litter box without looking at him. Because if I look at him while he's doing his business, he gets uncomfortable and he wants to leave. And then, just be pissed off, he'll piss on something else, So we don't want that. So I had to sneak over there. And by the way, when I go to the bathroom, there's always an eyeball under the door staring at me. So he can stare at me while I'm going, but I'm not allowed to look at him while he's going. Never mind. Okay, so here I am with this bowl, looking the other direction, and sliding under the stream to catch his urine. And, I can see him through peripheral vision. He's looking at me. What the hell are you doing here? This is my private business. But I wasn't looking at him directly, so he didn't stop. So, needless to say, I got my urine sample. I also got wet fingers. But it was a successful. We did test, make sure that there was no more, when they found out there was some weak kidneys, they wanted to make sure there wasn't more damage. So, otherwise, they would have to rethink the pain medicine. Thankfully, he didn't have to do, special procedures and stuff. But he does have 2 bad teeth. Now, we're trying to stabilize him to make sure that he's, fully healthy enough to go and get those teeth removed before. Because we are on a new food right now because of his kidneys and his bowel problem and new medications and stuff, we have to stabilize him before we can go get the teeth removed. And he hates going to the vet. And so he's not going to be happy about that. Well, what can you do? He can't have bad teeth. So he's a very, very happy kidney normally, but, he's just having a pissy day, Guess, as you get older, sometimes you're just like, hey, you know what? I'm having a bad hair day. I don't want to be on camera. Screw you. Well, thank you for listening to my story about my pussy. Oh, I left out the best part. One of the tests they did was an ultrasound on his abdomen to check for, kidney damage. That's how they found out about the bowel problem, is through the ultrasound. And they shaved his belly very carefully, so they actually did not, he did not lose any nipples. Sometimes when they shave them, they can snip off the nipples. And manly nipples, because he's a boy cat, but nipples, so they shaved his belly. Now, because of his age, there is a chance that hair will not grow back. And so he might be a bald pussy for the rest of his life. And he's got it's quite cute because he's an orange tabby, right? So he's got freckles on his belly. It's very cute, very cute. But probably going to be a little cold this winter if he doesn't grow that hair. Thank you, everybody, and you have a wonderful day.